Hello, here we are with the stupendous third grade teacher, Tony Seidl. He's going to tell us how he's using his iPad in his classroom. He's a teacher at Greenvale Elementary School in Northfield, Minnesota. How many students do you have in your class?
Well, I have a mixed class, 37 kids total, but 18 and 19.
Wow, and you use one iPad with them right now?
We have one iPad right now.
Okay, great. Can you tell us what your objective is with the iPad that you're going to tell us about today?
I find it is a great resource for reference, as well as the products that you can create with them. I think the products is fantastic, but the great thing about them too is the reference capability.
So what are you using right now? What's an example of one you're using now?
We're doing a project where the kids have trees that they adopted. So this particular student has a leaf that he had of his tree, and we're able to take the iPad out into our GLONA, the nature area that we have out here, and the students are able to go out and use an app called Leaf Snap, and it's a free app. And when you go to Leaf Snap, you're able to browse different trees by the shape of the leaf. So if I go to browse, I'm able to identify a leaf, and they have all the different names of the trees that are available here, and the students can then double reference or then look at their bark. If they snap on the bark, they can take a look at the bark. And
so when they go out there, kind of give me an example of what, if they took it right now, they'd walk out there and they would use it. How would they use it specifically?
Peter would take his folder that he's done his work on to his adopted tree,
okay,
and he'd take his leaf and he would scroll through and try to find a leaf that matches that. He would also try to make sure that it is in the right area, and there's another app that we have for that that finds where the trees are, and then he would try to cross-reference that by using bark. So he'd go to the bark, he'd look at his bark, he'd go to here, and reference that.
Very cool. So in the old days, last year, you would maybe have them taking books out with them and papers,
so
and
this would be a little similar to what we're doing, an older one, which I think are great too. But the iPads just make it so much easier to reference that, and they're pictures, so they're not drawings of the leaf, so I think it's a lot better for the students to see real pictures of it.
How's the motivation with the iPad versus the books?
Yeah, they love it.
They love it,
and they're really comfortable with it.
Okay.
And it's much easier, I think, to use than books. They seem to have a harder time looking into the book to try to find their information, whereas if it's in the format of this Leaf Snap, it takes them 2 seconds to find that leaf, because it's just a leaf, it's not all these
all the extra.
Yeah.
Gotcha. And how do they take care of it? They take care of it pretty well?
Yeah, they're very good with it. I've actually dropped it a few times, but the students do a great job of being careful with it, especially outside. They're terrific.
And it's still running fine, even though that's so good. So good third grade classroom teacher. Thank you so much. And you have one iPad for 37 kids, and it's going okay right now.
It's going through it.
Very cool. Thank you so much.
All right.